Hi. Tonya, you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I just found the links for you for the classes for
Ah,
every Thursday. I mean, I always had the quantum infinity, but not the genius one. But I just found it on an old email,
yes,
I
ma'am.
guess. So I'll be, because I want to learn more about the genius since I got it. And I've only been to one class where he taught it. So
Yes.
anyway,
But we're not gonna change the link. So if you save this link,
okay, I'll always get it.
I'm
Okay.
talking. Yep, I talked to Kayla, and we're gonna keep it the same.
Okay, great. Great. So yeah. Yeah, so me and my husband learned how to do the panels from Tuesday. That's amazing. Thank you.
Yes. Did you run it since Tuesday?
You know, I haven't ran it. No, I haven't. But I'm
Okay.
going to. I wanted to go through, the PDF that you gave us
Hmm.
and get it all in there.
Okay. I
Yeah.
ran it on a lady this week that was very depressed and just had
Hmm.
very lot of stress, and
Uh-huh.
it did very good.
Oh, wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want to use it on me. I like trying it out myself first
Hmm.
too. So that'd be great. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to do things a little different. Good evening, everybody. Pam, Nanette, Alan, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me share my screen. I'm excited because with the Genius, it's a little different on how we can create our library. And of course, you've seen that it's very easy to share the libraries also. Um, I have a question. Nanette, did you get what I sent you this week? I finally got your right email, so I tried to send you everything that I thought you were missing from the last few panels.
Are you talking to me, Nanette?
Yes, ma'am. Did you get an email from me with all your Genius things?
I think I did.
Okay.
I
It,
saw an email come in, but I've been,
it's okay. I just wanted to make sure because every time I would try with your one email, it said, um, it gave me the error, but the new email, it did say that it went successful. So you should have all of the panels from the different classes that I wasn't able to send earlier. And I do owe you all a respiratory panel. Um, and I'm going to put in a cardiovascular panel on the Genius, so you'll get that also.
yes, I got
So
them all. Yay.
everybody is due 2 panels from me, the
Thank you.
respiratory and the cardiovascular. So tonight we're going to create a panel, and we're going to create the same one, Rocky Mountain High. So let me go ahead and hit begin.
Tonya, hi. Is this on Genius or on QI?
What?
I
You
don't
mean?
have the Genius yet.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand you. So you're saying um are you saying the panels, or are you saying what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, what we are doing tonight, is it on Genius that you're teaching, or is
Yes.
it on,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
so I can't do it on QI, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'm basically, when it comes to the Genius, it's actually called libraries,
Right.
not panels. And so what we're going to do is create the same panel but it's going to be a library, and it's a very different way for those that have the Genius. So you'll get to see how to create a library, and I'm going to do a different spin on it.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna get on my phone then, so I can use the iPad.
Yes, you can.
Okay, then let me get off. I'll get off this after I get on. All right, thank you.
All right. So what I'm going to do, Alan agreed to allow us to run him today. So let's first, again, always, we take a look at the what the body is saying to us. I'm first going to look at the aura. Awesome. Awesome. That looks really good. So then we're going to take a look. Now, I'm not going to look at the highs right away. I'm going to look at everything under 150. Okay. So when it comes to the chakras, the root chakra, I'm going to skip and go to digestion. So we have the pancreas, and we have the liver and the stomach that is out of balance. I saw down here today's stress. Let's see what's going on there. There's liver again. So twice we see liver and degeneration, acid and environmental, adrenals, nutritional. Alan, you don't have to answer, but I'm going to say right now, stress. I don't know, are you working right now through the COVID, or are you home, working from home?
Both at home and at work.
Okay, okay,
Doing like half time.
okay. Wonder, awe, love, gratitude, anger, but look at those positive ones that are pushing out. And Alan, I'll tell you what I put in as your positive energetic signature. I put, I am inspiration and inspire my world with ease. And that's the decree that was with the lapis lazuli. So I see why I put that. So let's check minerals and just see what we got there. Iodine, copper, and zinc. Very important. And then we have a lot of the minerals that affect the liver. So did I look at the meridians? Okay, I did. No, I don't think I did. So I think that might be liver 3 times. Let's see. Small intestines, liver, conception. And then I think was digestion. Okay, liver and stomach. And where did I look? At soul. We're going to do some liver work as we pick the panels, the crystals. Okay. So now we know where our focus is. If you're okay, I want to do one thing real quick. Alan, I'm going to go up here and pick in the meridians. And I'm going to grab your liver down, and just real quick, we're going to check the functional zone before we create our library. So then we'll know exactly what the body is saying to us. Tissue. So then we're going to take that one further and go over one more and really tie it down. So, Alan, if you notice, I'm going to put both of those in our box. And I think when it came to, was it today's stress? Yes. See the generation? That came up twice. All right. So we're going to move ahead, but we're going to address that when it comes to building up the immune system, okay? So if you remember, in the lines at the top by the question mark is where we find our libraries. We're going to go here to library, and we're going to hit the plus sign to create. Does anyone have a different name, or are you okay with us using Rocky Mountain High? Because we're going to use the exact same crystals. So we just have the same panel or the same library on on our Genius. Is that all right? I'll just use the Rocky Mountain High. And let's see, what description will we give for this library? It's optional, so I'm going to say physical awareness. If you think of anything else, please let me know. So we're going to save that. Now, we have options. One good thing with the Genius is that we could actually do all of the crystals in one. We can do all of the decrees in one, and then we can do all of the oils in one. And I think that would be really good. So I'm going to put up here, after the name Rocky Mountain High, I'm going to actually put crystals and stones. Just to show you a way that we can save this. So I'm going to update the name. Let's make sure that that stayed okay. So we're going to add our first item to there. And the first one is going to be the lapis lazuli. And then I'm going to hit archetype encoding. And of course, just like with our other device, it's going to encode. And that one has been added. So with this one, you see that it's pretty straightforward and simple how to add items to your library. So I'm going to add all of the crystals here. And I already sent out to you the card so that you can see the description, the decree, and the oils. And to be honest, we may be able to get all of our crystals and oils added. Next one is the apple aura quartz. Now, the other great thing is it will be very easy to really add to this. So to continue to add the other stones, to add other oils, of the decrees, you can easily continue to grow this as large as you choose. And even put it in categories like the ones that we're doing today, again, affect the physical body, but some of the cards from Dr. Wolverton talk about our emotions. So it's very easy to also separate them. The next one was aventurine. Then quartz.
So do we put in the archetype or the imprinting test or a frequency input? Which one do we click on there? Where it says, how would you like to import your item today?
Architect type. Now, if you can,
Okay,
you can purchase the imprinter. That's an accessory that you can purchase, but I just like using the architect.
what is the frequency input? What's that?
You can manually put it in yourself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the best one is just to hit architect encoding and archetype encoding, and the device will do that for you. The advantage to having the imprinter is if you want to imprint things, you can set, like say you have cypress oil, you can set cypress oil on the imprinter and then hit imprinting, and it will imprint it that way. So nothing wrong with that if that's what you choose. But for me, I like to not have to travel with a lot of things. And one thing I like about the device is, you know, it's always, if you have your tablet or your phone, whichever you have it on, you always have access to it and can help yourself or loved ones. And the last one was labradorite. So I hope I didn't go too fast, so I'm gonna slow down and give you a chance. I didn't realize it was 10 cards. I kept saying 9 on Tuesday, but I guess we put in 10 things.
So you put Palo Santo in, but that's not
Was
a
that
stone.
not one we had on Tuesday?
I'm not sure. I wasn't on the class on Tuesday, but I was just saying you put in all stones in, and then Palo Santo is not a stone. Is it?
What we're using, it's actually sticks. Palo Santo
Yeah.
sticks.
No, I've got Palo Santo. Oh, okay. So
Yep.
just checking. I was just a little confused.
No, you're okay. So Nanette, what we are using is Dr. Charnel Wolverton Sehan.
Okay.
So we're using her cards that she sells. They're called Crystals, Oils, and Decrees. 80 cards of inspiration to raise your vibration and manifest your miracles now. So what I did was I chose ones that would be a best benefit to us at this time. So let me just read Palo Santo. Palo Santo is Spanish for holy wood, or
Yeah, I've got
the wood of the
sorry.
saints. It is used to clear ground and protect Its energies clear the biofield and ease and can also clear and cleanse crystals. You can use this to smudge your house or use around yourself or others. Palo Santo is beneficial for dealing with anxiety, sleep disorders, inflammation, depression, flu, pain, and many other things. So I chose that one because of the anxiety and the sleep disorders. What I tried to do was pick cards out of the deck that dealt with either sleep, anxiety, lungs, immune system. So these 10 all deal with that. Deal with
Okay.
in one way or another with
How
something
do we,
that can benefit us. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I use Palo Santo. I have Palo Santo. It's one of my favorite things to use, but I didn't realize it was good for sleep. That's really good to know, actually. Thank you.
Well, what Dr. Wolverton did, and I kind of just gave, I don't know, I think I read from her book on one of our classes, Miracles, but what she did a class for us instructors of aromatherapy. She was our guest speaker, and we were required to read her book this year. And so that's where she talked about the cards. And she did a lot of work to research and put the right stone or sticks with the right decree. And that's what she calls it, but it's really an I am statement. Like for Palo Santo, it is, I am clear in all my divine paths now. And then she researched the oils that go with the stone, crystal, and in this case, the sticks. So she did a lot of work for us. So when we were trying to decide what's an easy way to make a panel or a library and to show you how to do one, I thought this was an easy resource that is right to the point. She did all the lead work for us.
What book was that?
Now these are the cards,
Yes.
but the book is Miracles. I knew, let me grab it right quick. I had it out the other day. It is The Science of Miracles, Remembering the Frequency of Love. And she actually uses the genius. So if you look on her site, she doesn't say it. She just says remote scans, but she's talking about the genius.
Nice. I'm going to look into that book. Sounds good. I'm going to get it.
You will love it. I guarantee you will love it. And I'm going to type her website. Is called swiftfire.org. And there's even a part
my
in there.
question, Tonya,
Go ahead. There's a part in her book that even talks to what we are going through now with this pandemic. So you'll find her book very interesting. All right, I'm ready. What was that question?
yeah, I just noticed that oh, sorry, Tonya.
No.
It's Marilyn. They went and changed like the Palomoma Santo instead of Palo Santo. They changed the name on me, like it did an autocorrect. So how do I go to correct that?
I believe you just type right over it. And it should correct, and then you just hit update.
Okay. Oh, okay, thanks.
Tonya, I don't see your screen. It's just kind of green and.
Yes, I'm typing in the chat box. And just to update everybody, Tammy is feeling much better.
Okay.
But I told her to still rest. So I'm typing in Dr. Sihan's name for you. All right. I just wanted to get that in there for you. So now let's do something a
Would
little
I have to redo the?
I'm sorry, go ahead. Is that Marilyn?
Yeah, my internet's kind of going in and out, so I'm not catching everything. But Does that change the frequency? Because like I just saved it, like, went in and changed the name and saved it. Does it automatically, or do I have to redo the frequency part? I wonder.
Did you hit update? I don't know if that's your internet that is taking you in and out.
I
Okay.
didn't say updated.
Yeah, it is. Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. When you hit update, did it work? Okay. I'm going. So what we're going to do
Yeah,
now?
I think so.
Okay, good. All right. So what we're going to do now is, because I just want to show you the options that you have. So kind of like we did with the Euler, we separated everything because this gives you more ways to use your stones, your crystals, different than your decrees. So let's put them in different, okay? So now I'm going to hit the plus sign at the top by where we would hit for libraries. And I'm going to name this Rocky Mountain. So we know that this is part of our Rocky Mountain panel. I'm going to call it the Rocky Mountain panel. Rocky Mountain High Decrees. Okay. And that's our positive affirmations. So now we'll just put in the decrees. So now we just simply hit add items to the library, and we can add all of our decrees in there. And for Palo Santo, I am clear in all my divine paths now. I will capitalize that. So we will enter all of the decrees from the cards. For lapis lazuli, which is what I use today, is I am inspiration and inspire my world with ease. Serpentine is I forgive with ease. The apple aura quartz, I am permanent light now. And Dr. Wolverton, she has I think she has a YouTube channel. So she has some really good videos. Also, she's very big with energy, and I believe with emotions also. Garnet, I am God clarity and focus now. And one of the things with the genius you have options. If you really don't want to pull in the affirmations, you putting each of them in different libraries, you have so many variations of how you can use the information and how you can pull it into your session.
Tonya, I have a question. So is there a way to put the affirmations along with what it is for? Is it possible to put them like side by side or right after that?
So, yes. So if I understand your question is, can you put the crystal with the affirmation
Yeah.
with the same entry? You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might actually help, at least help me, because I'm not familiar with these at all.
Right. Right. Now, was that Pam? Pam,
Yes.
was that you? Okay, so one way, and I'm going to show you when I will add another card just to kind of, all right, so we'll add an extra card here. So for aquamarine, I am God secure. I trust God in me. So you see, it's kind of much easier to add the information. It's just the part of typing all your information, doing your research, and knowing how you want to put your library together. This is for blue chalice, and it is, I surrender and accept where I am with ease. And this is the last one. I am miraculous. Might now. And that's Labradorite. So I'm going to add smoky quartz, and I'm going to add that one the way you just said, Pam, okay? So that when we run it, you'll see how that would show up.
Okay.
Since it's fairly quick to add these. So now with the decree, actually, you know what? I'm going to pop out and I'm going to add an item. So I'm going to write here, Rocky Mountain, wait a minute, Rocky Mountain High. And Pam, I'm going to call this the library. Okay, we're just going to call it a library.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to put in the description that it is also still for physical, because these are our physical cards. So physical awareness. Okay. So this is our library. So if we were to do the way that Pam just suggested, so I will call this one smoky quartz. I'm gonna put a space. I'm gonna put the decree. I am secure and grounded now, and I stay. And then I'm going to put a space, and I'm going to put the oils.
Oh, that's good. I like this.
All right. So
Yeah.
now we got to put our oils in. Okay.
Okay.
So let's put, now this is Rocky Mountain High Oils. And again, this is still physical awareness. And we're going to add this. Now, I really think we'll still just add two oils like we did the other night. So for Palo Santo, we're going to add sage and ylang ylang. So we'll add 2 oils per card, and I think we should still be doing okay on time. So that was Palo Santo. For lapis, we will add rose and sandalwood. For serpentine, we're going to add cypress and frankincense. And then for apple quartz, we'll add melissa and tea tree. Tea tree is a very good oil, so we need that one on our panel. So remember, you can pick, you know, when creating a library, if let's use Pam for an example. Pam, you do a lot with craniosacral.
Yes.
So if you had a great resource or just your knowledge, you know, and you knew what questions or what you would be looking for, you could do the same as far as adding in either body parts, um, um, I'm not, I don't know that much about craniosacral um, to know what other tools you use, but you could add all of those tools to your panel.
Okay.
Or if there were,
So we are talking about the rhythm over there, the quality of the
yes,
rhythm, and and the frequency and everything. And then we are also using some of the things called significance detector and all that. And I do understand it very well, so I can just put it in there and create that.
yep, yep.
Okay, great, thank you.
For aventurine, we're going to use eucalyptus. And that's why, one reason why I said, you can continue to add to this because you can always add more crystals, you can add more oils, or you can just simply put the cards in like you suggested there, Pam, and just put all the information on each card.
Okay.
I'm going to add peppermint from aventurine. Okay, we got 4 more cards here. So 8 more oils. And I think we've added every oil already on the rose quartz, so I'll pick 2 more oils. Copaiba is an enhancer and an amplifier. So we definitely want to add copaiba. And juniper, that's good for the kidneys. So I got to go back and find. Let's do Ravensara. And then we said juniper.
How do you spell copa, whatever that is?
Copaiba, Copaiba.
Okay, thank you.
That oil, no matter what oil you use before it or with it, it amplifies it. So it's a good oil to use in combination with something. It's going to either enhance it or amplify it. Let me capitalize that A. Angelica and grapefruit. I'm going to pull I'm going to use a lung oil since all the oils on the rose quartz card were already used, because on the rose quartz card it had rose, sandalwood, lang lang, and frankincense, and we've got all of those in there already. So I'm going to go back and pull 2 more oils. So I will pick Ravensara. That's a very good lung oil. I think if I'm right, we just need 2 more, unless I didn't add enough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, so we'll add neroli, which is also known as bitter orange. And I will add vetiver, because that's a very good oil. Very earthy oil. And then we got 1 more than our 18, but vetiver is a good oil that can benefit us. All right. So now we got all 18 oils. Still got, you know, each card comes with 4 oils. So we just did 2 from each card. Now let's take a look at what that looks like. So now when you look at your panel, you have the crystals, the decrees, oils, and if we look at how we did the one that Pam recommended, we got Rocky Mountain Library. So the Rocky Mountain Library could be the entire cards, and it would have everything on the card.
I like this.
So now let's select and add it to our session. So add to client. And let's go down here and let's highlight or check mark all of them so we can see how they appear in our session. So then we go back to our session and there they are at the bottom. So now I hit library and you get the name of each of the libraries. So, you know, I could have started off, just let me say this real quick. When we started, I could have put Rocky Mountain High and I could have listed, like we did with the panel, I could have listed all the crystals, then all the decrees, and then all the oils. But what I like about this, and I'll show you this, so let's hit begin, show you what I like. So, question. Can someone tell me one great thing about how we put this in and what information it can give us? This is like a bonus question.
I think we can work with all of them at the same time.
Yep. And then what else can it tell you? What's the opposite of that one?
You could find out which one would be most beneficial.
Yes, Alan. See? So with doing it this way, maybe Alan is balanced when it comes to the oils, but maybe where it came to the stones, that's where the most support was needed for the body. Or maybe in the decrees, that's where the most support is needed. So that's one great thing, because remember, so let's take the oil one. Wonderful. Rose, we're gonna put that down there. So one thing is when it is balancing this page right here, it's balancing against all of the oils. Now, if we have put everything there, then it's balancing against the crystals, the oils, and the decrees. So here it's only, you know, prioritizing amongst the oils. Okay. So again, there's so many options, so many ways. No, there's no wrong or right way. You know, I would create it, you know, if you have the time, you can create it both ways. Okay. So rose being the highest of all oils, 320 frequency, you can never go wrong with needing some rose oil. And I'm going to grab Melissa because it's over 650. Okay. So then let's look at the crystals. I'm going to read those two real quick because I think we have time. Yes, we do. So serpentine, it's often called the infinite stone. This stone aids in being fully present It is a huge support for letting go and for forgiving others and ourselves. It is effective in transmuting anger and resentment while restoring balance and joy. It is very beneficial for pain relief, parasite elimination, sugar issues. This stone may assist with healing heart, lungs, and regeneration of all cells. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that last sentence?
Yes,
What'd you catch, Pam?
that it's basically it corrects your emotional stuff also and the physical.
Yeah, but that last statement, it
All
healing,
cells.
yep, regeneration of all cells. So let's just go back real quick. So we're going to grab that one. I'll come back and read the next one, but let's go back to our ding, 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 ding. What do we need with degeneration? Regeneration, right?
Yeah, right.
Where's anger? In the liver.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say, did I look at emotions? I must have looked at emotions. I did. And what was there? Anger. Okay. So let's go back to our panel. Let's read the last one. Let's see. Okay, so this one says, is a powerful cleanser and creative stone. This stone is an amazing support to life challenges and flexibility in your circumstance. It creates a go with the flow type attitude in both the mind and physical body. This results in flow and circulation in the limbic system and creates awesome energy to the cells, organs, and immune system. So yes. All right. So then let's look at the decrees. I am clarity and I am God, clarity and focus now. So we'll take that one. I am miraculous might now. And we'll take that one, right? And then we'll look at the library. And that one is needed. Pam? So
Yes.
let's look at that one that Pam had us put in, where smoky quartz. So that one is at 60. So of course we're going to grab that one. I am secure and grounded now and I stay. So yes, we will grab that one. So now I'm going to hit the arrow over and begin the analysis, and let's prioritize everything. So look what we have high.
Yeah.
See that?
Yes.
So I'm going to select all of those.
Oh, not the low ones?
Huh?
Not the low ones, the ones that are low? You're selecting the highs?
Yes, because this is prioritizing right here.
Oh.
So this part is telling us what's the priority of what the body needs. It's not like putting it in the 150. This is telling us what's the most important.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand.
Okay. But I'm going to grab the ones that we did over from, and I'm going to grab the crystal. Okay, there it is. All right. So I'm just going to hit that. We have a few minutes. So I'm gonna hit that for 3 minutes. All right. I'm gonna turn that down just a tad. So any questions? I'm gonna check the chat box real quick. Yes, Margie, less is more. So any questions?
Not with this page, because I understand the highs and lows, but just to the other pages where it goes, is it the same as the infinity, where if it's above pardon me, 650, then it's high, and below 150, it's low, or it's acute and chronic.
Yes, ma'am.
So those are the ones that it's still the same numbers like on the Infinity.
Yes, it is.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing the scan, so anything above 50 to 55% is good, 50 to 60% is good, not like the love stem of 83% on the Infinity.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Hmm. So I mean, hopefully you see this can be a really useful panel because, words have frequency. They have a lot of power. So you look at the decrees that came up positive for you, Alan, and then look at the emotions that your body is wanting to express. Love, gratitude. I can't remember all of them, but you had a lot of positive emotions. You got so many options. You could have just took the affirmations and those positive emotions and balanced them together. And again, remember, you can throw everything into the main whole tray and then let it prioritize. And then simply just run the highs. Like Margie said, less is more. So um, you don't have to run everything that you put in the main whole tray. You can, but you don't have to. So you have so many options. You could run the highs versus the lows, or you could just simply choose what's the highest priority, balance that, and then go from there.
Tonya, I had sent you an email yesterday and I was wondering if you've seen it. So I can start to, I want to get the genius. You can let me know.
I not 100% positive. I saw one email, but if you want to text me, um, right as soon as we get done, or I make sure I saw the one that you're speaking of. Okay. Because my assistant also sends out emails for me, Pam. So um, I know that's who sent out the invoice.
Yeah, but that was canceled actually.
Okay. So yeah, I'll give you a text. So I'm just gonna let this go for one more minute, and then I'll stop it, and we'll see where we're at.
I have a quick question, Tanya. Yeah, I didn't know they updated it, so I wasn't able to update my Genius. They updated August 11th or something. The app, is that correct?
Yes, but you should be able to, if you go to the website, you should be able to see the latest update.
Okay, so I just have to do that. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of times if you just go into your app, you just hit update.
Oh, okay. All
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to update it. All right, 15 more seconds, and then we'll stop and see how well we do. Alan, I will send you your aura from the other day, where I continued to run it. All right, so we'll stop. Doesn't want to stop. So we're at 36%. Let's check.
Where does it say 36%?
Huh?
Where does it say 36%?
Right at the bottom. I'll go back to that screen. At the bottom, it gives like the other one, it tells you the alignment, the harmony, and the energy flow, and then it gives you a rectification average. Okay. So for me, I want to still run it. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So see at the bottom here, Pam, 43% harmony, 36% alignment, energy flow 31, and percent rectification 36.
Not showing up on my computer here, so
Okay.
maybe it's lower than what I can see.
Okay. It's right at the bottom of the screen. It's where
Yeah.
you'll get the rectification at.
Yeah.
So very good. Now, one of the things that I'm going to add, because the root was the only one that was off, and I want to do, excuse me, let me take a sip. Let me go back to the aura. See here, the root to me is a little murky. Sorry, let me take another sip. Oh, sorry about that. I had to take a larger sip of water. But because of that, that's why I went and got the chakra, put the root in there. So I'll continue to run that. Now, you know, once you add something, then you have to reprioritize. Let's see if how that changed everything. I'm going to pick that. And then go with the highs again. And continue to run that. I'll stop that for right now. So any questions? No questions? That was great.
Yep. No, all is good. It's actually every webinar I learn that much more, and it's getting easier and easier. And I just thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. So now remember, I'm gonna, some of you mentioned that you might buy the cards, but I'm going to continue to send out cards so we can continue to add to this panel. Okay, so we can continue as long as we want until we get it filled up. We can continue to add to it. So each month I will just make it a point to send out more cards so that you can add to it, and you can do it either way. You can do it the way that Pam suggested. You know, come down here and just create a library with each card, and that will be a powerful library. So again, there's no right or wrong, but you can have two different options, or even more. I mean, it's just unlimited to how you can add and have additional accessories of what you want to pull into your session. Okay. Thanks, Alan. All right. I will make sure we get this uploaded to the site. And let me type that in real quick so you'll know where to find it at. I have to get our last two sent over to Kayla so she can get those put up. Thank you, Nanette. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you next week.
Tonya. Thank you, Tonya. Tonya, can I talk to you for a minute after that?
Yep.
Thank you.
You can give me a call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talk to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful night, everybody.